Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shalompopculture. Welcome back. But if you're new, hi, my name is Shalom. I do videos on celebrities, artists, new music releases, and I also write reviews. If you like how that sounds, hit the subscribe button, share this video, like, and let's get right into the video. So today's video is about the girl group Flow. And obviously people have been, they've been blowing up basically because everyone's like, they are the new Destiny's Child. And when I heard that, I was like, I gotta see her travel all around. Because hold the phone, I was like, you are not gonna compare. I'd never heard of them, first of all, right? So I was like, you are not gonna compare. I was like, who are these girls? How good can their singing be for them to be compared to Destiny's Child? Because Destiny's Child is like at the top of my, like, I hold them to a high standard, right? So I was like, who are these girls? Who are these girlies, right? So the girl group Flow is made up of three girls, Stella, Georgia, and Renee. Basically how the group came to be was in 2019. Stella and Renee knew each other from their school, like their theatre school, so they had already started basically singing together. And then Georgia, the taller girl, the taller girl, joined through basically auditioning, and they found her on her viral covers online. So Renee and Stella decided to add Georgia in. And then in 2019, they started basically solidifying their sound and trying to find their own sound and find, how they're gonna sing, how they're gonna sound. And they spent quite some time doing that, because from 2019 until 2022, it wasn't until 2022 when they released Cardboard Box. So that is a long time to, well, not really a long time, but still, it's some time to get to know each other, gel your sounds, get together, because, because there's sound, there's harmonies, obviously, and they sing, you can tell they've been doing it for some time. And then obviously Cardboard Box came out. I feel like everyone knows that song. If you do not know that song, I am I'm disappointed in you, basically. I'm disappointed in you. But Cardboard Box, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. Before you throw your tomatoes at me, I know, I didn't like it, and I still don't really like it to this day. And that's such an unpopular opinion, because that's their most popular song to date. That was their debut song, and it's their most popular song. But I just don't like that song. I was like, it sounds a bit B-tech to me. I don't know, like I'm a bunch of stuff in a car, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, it just sounds a bit B-tech. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it was like the way it was produced. I don't know. It didn't tickle my belt. So then from then on, I was like, ugh, I'm never gonna listen to them again. Like, they're good singers, but I'm like, it didn't tickle my belt. But I don't know why. I did check out, they released an EP, right, of like 5 or so songs. And that EP was fire. I'm not even gonna lie, that was fire. I think that's one of the best EPs I've heard in a seriously long time. A seriously long time. I heard that and I was, wow. Ever since then, about a couple months ago, wow, that is fire EP. The EP where they're like standing, like, yeah, it has songs like Immature, Take the Lead, Another Guy, Cardboard Box, and I think there's another song, but those songs are fire. Like, the harmonies, the vocals are just so crisp and untouched. Like, oh, especially I mentioned the song Another Guy. They sing that live, and oh, and the one thing I like about Flow is there's not an it girl yet. There's not an it girl yet. That's what the label are trying to do, because every group, no matter how hard you want to deny it or how hard you want it to not happen, every group has an it girl. Every group has a main girly which does like the majority, and then you have the rest of the members. We've seen it in Fifth Harmony, we've seen it in Destiny's Child, we've seen it in even Little Mix, where Simon Cowell tried to push Perry to be the lead girl, the lead girly, because she could sing. If we're all being one all the way 1000, she could sing. Like, the notes she could hit are incredibly amazing. She could probably sing better than everyone in the group, so that's why she was pushed at the front. But she denied it, and she didn't want that. But yeah, that's why a lot of people do like Flow, because there's not a main girly that does all the notes like Camila Cabello, and you can't hear everyone else. But they all sing like equal parts. They all do equal harmonies, and they all work together. They're not trying to outshine each other or one another like Fifth Harmony. It felt like they were competing in one song to like do the best or like sound the best. Like, whenever each person would sing, they're trying to outdo each other, that's not the case. You should be working together because you're a group. And that's fire. I'm not even gonna lie. That song, Chef's Kiss, Take the Lead, Immature, and Not Your Job. Ooh, Chef's Kiss, Chef's Kiss. But comparing them to Destiny's Child now, okay, hold your horses, chill out, guys. This is why I hate Twitter and I hate social media, because as soon as an artist comes out, or as soon as an artist just does well in something, they're like, oh, they're the new Beyonce. No, you did it with Chloe. You did it with Walmart Beyonce, Chloe Bailey, when she came out. You're like, she's the next Beyonce, and now look at her now. She's selling 10K a week, debuting on number 200 on the Billboard. You did it with Normani. Normani's been shelved for some time now. Normani hasn't released music in what, like a year or so. You do it with did it with Scratch Off. Was it the other day where Scratch Off did a song and everyone on Twitter was like, oh, this is the best verse of the year, this is the best song of the year, whatever, da, 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 da. It's like, chill out. You did it with Cardi B, and you're saying she's the new Nicki Minaj, now look at her now, she's flopping. So, like, chill out. Stop the comparisons. Just let artists be themselves. Let them be, please, for the love of actual, like, let them be. Just let them find their own sound, let them be their own thing. Because imagine how much pressure that is. Like, imagine coming out as an artist and they're like, yeah, we see you as the next Beyonce. Like, being the next... Do you know how big Beyonce is? Do you know how big, like, Destiny's Child was? Do you know how, like, much pressure that is on the artist? Just leave them be. Let them do their own thing. And let them just be, please. But my problem is, I could just be tripping, right? I could just be tripping, but I have a feeling I'm not. So they have Stella, and Stella is, I'm pretty sure she's light skinned, or I think she's mixed. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 80% sure she's mixed. But yeah, she's she's mixed. But why are they putting her like at the front and center of like everything? And I could just be tripping, but I saw this in the Fly Girl music video where Renee, the darker skinned toned girl, on normally like the right. I don't know what it is. They always put Renee like on the right, and then they put Georgia on the left, and then they always put Stella like right in the middle. But yeah, in the music video, Stella is wearing something like completely different, like not like oh, they're wearing something different, but like completely different. Like, she has bleached brows, bleached hair, like blonde, like platinum blonde wig, and then she's wearing like a cream like outfit, which is like completely different from what Renee and Georgia are wearing. Georgia and Renee are wearing like dark sort of like maroonish clothes with like black boots / heels. So I'm like, ooh, like, why you keep doing it? And even when they perform live as well, I'm like, what's going on? Please don't, please. Even when they perform Fly Girl live on the Jimmy Fallon, or I was getting confused with Kimmel, but the Jimmy Fallon show, they did the same thing. They had her wearing something completely different, and they had her wearing like sequins, the same wig again, the bleach brows, like, and then they put her right bang in the middle for like the entire performance. It's like, okay, like, is no one else seeing this, or is it just me? I could just be tripping. But even if the label are doing it consciously or unconsciously, like, what is going on? Because I see it, but I don't want to sound deluded. But if you know what I mean, it's giving like Camila Cabello, it's giving like Beyonce, but not quite yet. Like, they're just the record label are just starting to push her a bit, but not too much. But in the next song, if she does get another big note or like another high note or more notes to sing, then I'm gonna know. That's gonna be my confirmation. Like, yep, they're doing it. The guys are doing it. They're doing it. I want to say Fly Girl. This is also a music review for Fly Girl. Fly Girl is a good song. I love the start of that song. I love how they used Missy Elliott's song as a sample. But Missy Elliott's bit is trash. I'm so sorry. Like, Flo did a great job. They did what they had to do. They sang their hearts out. But then Missy Elliott ruined that song. Every time she comes on the song, I have to turn the song off because that's how bad it is. Or I just skip it. But it's not the same. So it's like, ugh. And also, why would you have Missy Elliott on your song? No disrespect to Missy. She's a legend, you know, she's an icon. But Missy ain't selling like that anymore. Missy isn't on the Billboard charts. She hasn't been selling for some years now. So I don't really understand why they added her. But at the same time, they did sample her song. But, you know, if you're going to be up and coming and you want to get on the Billboard and you want to stay there and you want to actually get hits, You're gonna actually have to collaborate with people who are selling, who are charting, who can confidently, I can confidently say who sell, you know, not Missy Elliott. Because when was the last time Missy Elliott sold music or was on the Billboard? Oh wait. Exactly. No shade, no disrespect. She's an icon, but I just don't understand why having her on the song, because that's not gonna help flow. And yeah, and it hasn't really helped. Like, I think the streams for this song, I'm not really quite sure, but I don't think they're as much as Cardboard Box or their other songs. I can check, but or I'll just put it on the screen to save time. But yeah, Missy Elliott's bit is trash, absolute trash. I had to turn that off. It was awful. It just clashed with Renee, Georgia, and Stella's vocals. Like, they were singing their hearts out, doing the harmonies, and then out of nowhere you get like Missy Elliott's bit. And I'm like, oh, just no. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. So that's that. But I think the songs, before you guys go, the songs you should listen to are Take the Lead or The Lead, Another Guy, Not My Job, Immature. Oh my gosh, Immature is such a bop. Those songs, there's like 4 songs. Just listen to the whole EP. But those songs, chef's kiss. But would I say they're the next Destiny's Child? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Chill out, guys. Chill the F out. I don't know about that one. Just let them... No, I wouldn't say the next Destiny Child. They haven't got the catalogue yet for that. Maybe if they keep going and they keep grinding and doing their thing, then maybe they might. But Destiny's Child is just at such a high pedestal for me. I don't think anyone's going to, you know, touch what they did. And it's okay to not touch what they did, you know. That's fine. You didn't have to keep comparing everyone to everything. It's fine if they don't get to that pedestal of success. But, you know, what I like about Flow is they're actually starting to branch out and they're actually starting to get success in America, which is amazing. Oh my gosh. When was the last time a British black group, I don't even know when, made it in America? Like, they're starting to sell out their tours. Even Victoria Monet came to one of their tours and surprised them with flowers. Like, they're actually getting there. So well done for them. But Destiny's Child, no, they haven't got the catalogue yet. They haven't got that yet. And they still need to work on their performance, because sometimes they be a bit out of breath sometimes. Not all the time. It's just when they're like dancing, when the record label makes them dance, which I think is a bad idea. Flo doesn't need to dance. Like, they're already, like, they can sing so well. There's no need to dance. I feel like if you can sing really well, no need to dance. But if your vocals are quite not mediocre but not as good, then you have to dance. For example, Dua Lipa needs to dance. Like, she hasn't got a choice. She needs to dance because her vocals, they have gotten better, but they're not outstanding to the point where she doesn't need to dance. You know, Rihanna, she needs to dance as well because she does have good vocals, but they're not, you know what I mean? Like, you either need to be able to dance or you either need to be able to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to describe it. So you either need to be able to dance really well or sing really well or like produce music. So, like, for example, Billie Eilish, like, her vocals aren't like, oh my gosh, but she writes all her music and she produces and mixes all her music, so she can get away with it. Whereas people like I don't know, just someone who doesn't really write the music, you need to, you know what I mean? Like Katy Perry, for example, she doesn't write any of her songs, but, you know, she needs to dance and she needs to do all of that to elevate her performances. I've been ranting for a long time. But the moral of the story is stop comparing artists to legends and legendary artists, because it never goes well. And we've seen it time and time again. So please stop comparing. But I'm really excited to see what Flo has next, because I like their vibe. I like their style. And it's been a long time since we've had an R&B girl group, or just a group of girls who can actually sing, like sang, like sing. So it's nice. And it's nice to see they're rapping for the UK. And that is Shalom Pop Culture out. Beyoncé.